Because as Black women, we are conditioned to persist, to push through, to make it work, and to be grateful that we were chosen. Hi, my friend, and welcome to the Bounce Back Black Woman podcast. I'm Dell, and with God's help, I've overcome some of the toughest trials in life that I could ever have imagined. Do you find yourself struggling to move beyond a heartbreak or a hardship, asking God, why me? Well, I'm here to help women just like you heal and build the resilience to overcome life's greatest trials. If you long for joy and confidence again, this podcast is for you. So grab your headphones and those hardships. Let's talk. Hey there, my friend, and welcome back to Bounce Back Black Woman. This is the podcast where we talk honestly, we heal deeply, and we learn how to bounce back from life's toughest trials with faith and ruthless intentionality. In the last episode, we talked about the quiet work of healing. You know, those seasons where God slows you down, not to punish you, but to actually prepare you for what is to come. And today we are shifting from quiet healing to quiet strength. And that's a kind of strength that doesn't roar. It doesn't argue. It doesn't perform out loud. It just stands. It stands softly. It stands steadily. And it stands confidently in knowing who God created you to be. This episode is called Strong But Soft. And my friend, we are about to go somewhere good. There was a season in my career where I made a big, bold, brave move. I left a long-established role at my former company, a company where I'd built most of my professional career. And I took a leap of faith and stepped into a brand new opportunity at a competing firm. Now, on paper, it seemed to be the right move. The role was bigger. The challenges were greater. The salary was better. And the opportunity looked promising. But listen to me when I say, the reality inside that team, chaotic, undisciplined, and spiritually and emotionally draining. And one of the team leads, not even my direct boss, felt threatened by me. And when I tell you she undercut me at every turn, she challenged every suggestion. She dismissed everything that I brought to the table. And every day I felt a little more invisible in a room that I had been hired to help shape. I'm sure many of you know that feeling when you're ready to show up and then you show up ready, but the environment isn't ready for you. That feeling when you're competent, but someone else's insecurity twists the atmosphere to make you think you're the problem. It can wear you down quietly, slowly, layer by layer, piece by piece. And I remember sitting at this very desk in my home thinking, why did I come here? I left stability for this. Now that I've done it, should I stay? Should I go? If I quit, does that mean I'm a failure? And my friend, that emotional pull to prove myself was strong, stronger than I'd ever felt it. Because as Black women, we are conditioned to persist, to push through, to make it work, and to be grateful that we were chosen. But here's where softness meets strength. My boss, the one person who actually saw me, pulled me aside and said this: you don't have to stay in a place that dishonors your gifts. Trust your heart and do what's best for your peace. You see, even though she wasn't a black woman, she had been me. And instead of shaming me for wanting out, and she could tell that I wanted out, she blessed me to leave. And that's exactly what I did. I left. Not in anger, not in bitterness, not in embarrassment, but in honesty and peace and trust that God was not penalizing me. God was protecting me. And guess what? Months later, she left. The company got a new CEO, and that entire team, including the woman who undermined me, was dismantled and eliminated. And in that very moment, God whispered to me, "This is why I told you to move. And this is why you listened." You see, there's a myth that being strong means being hard, and that to survive, you have to toughen up or shut down or push back louder. But my friend, I'm here to tell you that real strength, God-given strength, that's a whole different posture. It's actually this: standing in who you are without losing the softness that God gave you. Because softness is not weakness. Hardness doesn't always mean strength. And silence is not surrender. Being strong but soft means these things. The first thing is that you don't shrink to make others comfortable. You show up fully, faithfully, and honestly, even when someone else is intimidated by your very presence. Strong but soft means that you don't let someone else's insecurity dictate your identity. You no longer internalize someone's poor leadership as your inadequacy. Being strong but soft means that you choose peace over performance, and you give yourself permission to walk away from chaos without burning yourself out trying to fix the chaos. And finally, being strong but soft means that you honor the voice that God gave you, gently but firmly. Because soft does not mean silent. Soft means spirit-led. Soft means rooted in faith. Soft means unshakable in peace and not in pride. Here is where the coaching comes in, my friend. And here is what I want you to hear today, exactly as I'm saying it, because I'm pretty sure someone's spirit needs this. You have permission to walk away without being angry. You have permission to leave before you're broken. You have permission to honor your peace without being cold-hearted. And you have permission to trust your gut even when other people don't understand it. This is what it means, my friend, to be strong without losing your softness. It's the balance. It's the holy middle ground. It's the place where your confidence and compassion can coexist together. Even Jesus wasn't harsh. He flipped tables when he needed, but he also knelt to wash feet. Strength and softness lived in him at the very same time. And my friend, if Jesus can embody both, so can you. You can be firm without being hardened. You can be gentle without being small. You can advocate for yourself without aggression. And you can exit without bitterness. And guess what? God will still honor it every single time. So we always ask this question: why does it hurt so much? Well, it hurts because when you're a black woman, people expect your strength, but they rarely anticipate your softness. And when you try to bring both into the room, there are some people who won't know what to do with it. And that is okay, because they were not assigned to your calling anyway. Here's the takeaway, my friend. Being strong but soft is not a contradiction. It is actually your superpower. And so I want you to journal this. Where in my life am I forcing hardness to survive when God is inviting me to lead with strength and softness? Email me at hello@bouncebackblackwoman.com and let me know what comes up for you when you sit in silence and stillness with that prompt. Because I guarantee you, if you invite God to help you find the answer, He will speak loudly. Now, before I let you go, I want to give you a quick heads up about something that I'm working on behind the scenes. You may have heard me mention it in the very last episode. I am putting the final touches on my brand new free resource called 26 Ruthlessly Intentional Tactics to Bounce Back in 2026. It is full of practical truths and faith-filled strategies to help you rebuild stronger in the new year. It's coming soon, and if you're on my mailing list, which you can join in the show notes of this episode or at the website, bouncebackblackwoman.com, you will be the first to get it when it comes out. So, all right, my friend, I'm going to let you go, but in the meantime, I want you to stay strong, stay soft, and I will see you in the next episode. Well, that's it for today, my friend. I really hope this episode inspired, encouraged, or just plain comforted you. If so, please share it with a friend who might be struggling in her own healing journey. And if you take a moment to leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts, you'll help other women find encouragement through their heartbreak. Remember that God is holding your hand along this journey, and guess what? I'm holding the other. Life is short, so bounce back, Black woman.